Hi, my name's Tim and this is Nhung and we're from the Hotel School Australia. The Hotel School Australia is a unique provider. We are unique because we're formed through a partnership between industry and education. So on the education side, we're part of Southern Cross University, a public Australian university. That means that the degree that you get will be a public university degree and is recognised worldwide. From the industry side, we're part of a company called Malfa. And Malfa is a multi-billion-dollar investor which invests in many different areas. But one of the key areas that they invest in is in luxury hotels. So that means that we can give students a public university degree and then also give them career opportunities, work in our own hotels. And that's why we say study with us, work with us. Our school has campuses in the middle of the CBD, so in the Central Business District in Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane. So we're really centrally located in the three biggest cities in Australia. So it doesn't matter where you want to come in Australia, we have a campus in those locations and we have the campuses in the middle of the city so that we can really connect students with the industry. So that's helping them get part-time work so they can be out gaining work experience, but also bringing in industry professionals to give guest lectures, to talk to students, to participate in networking lunches. There's a whole range of things that we do for students outside of the curriculum to really make sure that they're ready to step up and step straight into management level positions. So it's a really exciting time. There is a lot of jobs in Australia in hospitality right now. So we would encourage as many of your students as possible to make the most of it, take the opportunity and come down and study at the Hotel School Australia. We do have scholarship programs. Every school has slightly different scholarship programs. We have a really exciting scholarship for all Vietnamese students who commence with us in Term 1, which is February 2024. We're really thrilled to be able to offer all students who start in 2024 T1 a 30% scholarship from the first year fees. On top of scholarships, I think it's really important if we're talking about the financial assistance that the school provides. Scholarship is one thing, but even a 30% scholarship is a lot less than the part-time work that we're providing students. So we will help students to get part-time jobs. They will have the opportunity to do a paid internship, and the money that they earn from those is actually significantly higher than the scholarship offering that we have.
Yeah, and we also support students about part-time job. So one of our advantages is supporting students to find a part-time job when they start with us, even the first year. So any student would like, and especially in this area, would like to have practical training and part-time job. So we offer students at least minimum wage is $27.02 per hour. So it's higher than average salary in Australia. Also, they have experience when they join the part-time job. From the part-time job, they can move to internship. So it's like step by step for students. That's why 3 years studying in Australia in the hotel school, our students have 3 years experience. And when they graduate, we have 100% student in 2022 got a job after graduating.
You come in, you make your application, all you need to have is the offer letter. Once you have the offer letter, the school will provide a scholarship letter, which gives you the details of the scholarship, including the value, how the scholarship is applied, etc. So it's pretty simple. As I said, start in February 2024, every single student from Vietnam will get that 30% scholarship. So you don't really have to do anything except make an application to come to the hotel school. Nice and simple. Yeah, I mean, look, it's pretty simple. What's different about the hotel school is that we are issuing a public university degree, but we own hotels. We own hotels like InterContinental Hotel in Sydney, or Intercontinental Sanctuary Cove on the Gold Coast. We own a Marriott in London, Sofitel in Paris, Sofitel in Manila in the Philippines. We own Novotel. We own Aki M Gallery hotels in Hong Kong. So we own these properties. That is different from any other school around the world, is that we can give you the degree, but we can give you jobs in our own hotels. So we are really focused around providing students with a return on investment, and that return on investment is through work, it's through jobs. So we're helping students, as Neil mentioned, to get part-time work when they come down to the hotel school. We help them to get paid internships. We have 100% graduate employment from our last statistics. So every single student that graduated from the hotel school is in full-time work. So that's the key difference between us and any other school around the world, is that our focus is on helping students start a successful career, and we're the only ones that can do that within our own hotel chains that we own. Yep, good question. So there are different pathways into the hotel school. So first of all, if a student doesn't meet the direct English requirements for a bachelor or a master's program, we do have pathway programs in like a diploma or a graduate diploma, which have a lower English requirement. Those courses don't cost any more than studying the direct program. So they're at the start, so a one-year program packaged with the remainder of those courses. The other alternative, if students don't meet that English requirement, is that they can do English for academic purposes, or EAP, at another provider. So the hotel school itself does not have English courses. However, we work with most of the 𝐄𝐃𝐂𝐃𝐓 providers in Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane.
So if students don't meet entry IELTS, entry English requirement, they will study 𝐄𝐃𝐃𝐓 partner. So it's like English school that partnership with the hotel school. So they will pay the fee for the English course. However, we have limited time for them. For example, if they are from high risk, the only maximum the time to study English is 10 weeks. Yeah, and if they are low risk, maximum is 30 weeks. Yeah, so should be like, if they, for example, the entry requirement is IELTS 6, they should be have 5. It's okay, but 4 is not really good. You know, like the less time they study at any course, the less risk for their visa. The hotel school at Southern Cross University is level 2 in Australia. Actually, if the student from low risk, they don't need to provide financial document, and they don't need to submit SOP. With the student from high risk, we require financial documents and SOP form from us. Yes. So with low risk student, very simple. They need application, passport, academic records. That's it. And if they meet and IELTS, of course, if they meet all of our entry requirements, they will be issued the offer letter and scholarship offer.
We would say that a related degree doesn't have to be hospitality, hotels or tourism. A related degree could be a business degree, for example, because the hotel school is actually delivering business qualifications. So a Bachelor of Business in Hotel Management or a Master's of Business in Global Hotel Leadership. So they're business courses, but with a focus on tourism, hospitality, events, and hotel management. So if a student has a degree which is equivalent to an Australian bachelor's degree in a business-related field, they can come directly into the Masters. Now, in terms of work experience, with somebody who doesn't have a degree that's equivalent to an Australian bachelor's degree, there are alternatives, ways to come in. And one of those ways is from significant work experience. There would be a requirement that the student has several years of management level experience. And for those students, they can come into a grad diploma for the first year. And from the grad diploma, it's only one more year to complete the Masters of Business in Global Hotel Leadership. So yeah, we don't have our own accommodation being in the middle of the CBD, but we can help students in finding specialised student accommodation. And there is, we work with companies that have specialised student accommodation. The student accommodation in the city centres, in those 3 cities, is quite expensive, to be honest. So normally students would start there because it's convenient, they can walk to campus, it's easy when they're getting to know the city. But then what will happen is that they'll meet other students on campus, and then they'll often go into shared rental properties, which is a lot cheaper, a lot more economic for the students. So that's normally the way that it works. But we can help students with homestay, we can help them with student accommodation for short term. What they can do it long term if they want to. But as I said, most students will choose to go into shared accommodation. Yeah, so the university can provide OSHD for students. All students that are coming to study in Australia, it's a requirement under the student visa that they have health insurance before they arrive in Australia, so overseas health cover, OSHD. So yeah, the university can organise, or students can organise themselves. We don't mind, as long as they have some sort of health cover, and then they're covered for pretty much everything when they come down. It makes life a lot easier to have that full coverage.
I think one other thing that students really like from the hotel school is school support them and train them for interviewing and preparing CV.
Like interview techniques.
That's
Yeah,
right.
interview technique, and after training the soft skill, school will invite HR manager from the hotel that you own and have mock interview with them, so they are prepared well before they have real interview with the HR. So that's one of the reasons why students have very good